I keep thinking you'll come on back to me.
Alright, welcome back to the Generally Dysfunctional podcast, folks. I'm your host, Nkosi. And with me, I've got the homies Ken, Mariba, and Darren. How y'all niggas doing, man? It's been a week and a half.
Fine.
Yeah, good.
Steam sale has been going.
Tired as hell.
Y'all get any good stuff in the Steam sale so far?
Nope.
Nah, man. Nothing's catching the eye for now.
It's good for another 5 days. It's not like the old days where every day was like a new item would go on sale and you have a couple of hours to get the old stuff. That made like a mad rush. It actually felt exhilarating. Maybe it was exhilarating because we were younger. I don't know.
I missed that shit.
I feel like my first Steam sale, nothing has lived up to that since. Is this what women feel like when they go shoe shopping and they see a sale? Or people who like bargains in general, I wonder. Anyway, off for that. This is episode 2025. Hit that follow button, hit that like button. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's listening to us, all the Spotify listeners, all the YouTube viewers. We're going to have some new visuals up for you guys in the next couple of weeks. We're getting a new animation done. We're getting the characters redid so they more closely resemble our actual likeness in a Boondock style. So look out for that in the next couple of weeks. What do we have on the docket today, man? We have some bullshit here. We have some plus size women, some thickies. We have some Venezuelan stuff in a not so fun fashion. We have some people trying to start a epidemic. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird pod today, guys. A weird pod. What have you guys been up to though? We haven't seen Ken for a minute. Where you been, man?
Alright, what's keeping me busy though, man? 12-hour days. It's a bit mad.
Them big projects.
Yep.
I hear that. I went to see Spider-Man with Watless yesterday. Man, fall asleep about halfway into the movie. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so you can't spoil it for me.
That. I'll spoil it for everyone.
Sure.
I'll spoil it for everyone.
I'm about to leave this whole chat right now.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. It was a nice little vibe. I guess we won't have to talk about it. I was gonna talk about it, but okay, seeing as you guys, when are y'all seen it anyway?
Weekend.
Oh, y'all seen it? Y'all gonna go with all of it, the whole crew and see it, or y'all seen it separately?
I watched with the whole crew.
Vibes. Yeah, man. What less?
Probably talk about it next podcast.
What less? Eat a burger and like niggeritis kicking, you say, and Beppo.
Yeah, I mean.
Just as all the action starting, what less Beppo?
No, not all the action.
How was all the action, I mean?
No. That I bep out in the middle of it, and then woke up at the end of I bep out in the middle of the action, in the middle of the movie, and woke up at the end of that piece of action. I was like, huh?
A good 15
I didn't
minutes.
miss nothing, boy.
Man, leaned his seat all the way back.
Yeah,
He leaned his seat all the way back like he home. He cock up his
Not
foot.
even that long.
Man went full home mode, yes. But yeah. So I have a question for you all today, yeah? I have a question for you all. Would you all date a plus size woman? Would you all date
Yes.
a bit? No. Wait, let's define plus size. Yeah? Because plus size could mean a couple different things to a couple of different people. Let's say this woman is one of these plus size models that you would see. I don't know any of them by name.
Ashley Graham.
Whoever that is.
Up.
Let's see. Alright, let me see what she looks like.
That scares me, Ken. It scares me.
When they
Nancy
can say
Ashley
Ashley,
Graham?
what?
Ashley Graham. You want me to spell it out?
No. That's okay, cool. Let's Google this thing quick.
Nah, that's not no plus size.
That's not what I can. No, Ken.
That's
No,
not plus size.
That's a ticky. That's
Yeah.
a very good ticky.
That's not plus size. What do you want?
Yeah, you realize that plus size, man?
No, can try.
That is
Can
plus
try.
size for you.
Wow, his standards are huge. His standards are like, wow. No, Ken you for
Okay. Alright, Tess Holiday. Let's go to the other side of things.
No.
Tess Holiday.
Okay, as big as Lizzo.
Wait, let's see Tess Holiday. Let's see Tess Holiday image. Okay, Tess Holiday is a legit example, and that's a no. Test holiday.
Alright, we'll go with test holiday, yeah.
Test holiday is a very good, a realistic example.
Alright, not test holiday, not her specifically, but women of that size.
Let's say size 8 or bigger.
I don't know the numbers.
I don't really know. Let's go with the image. Let's go with the image.
Yeah.
Everybody can see that image.
But not her specifically. But women of that size. Would you all date somebody of that size?
Yes.
I don't know who is Tess Holiday. Who the hell is that?
Nigga, go
You
look
have a
it.
Google. Oh my
I
god.
literally
honest.
look it up.
I literally look up Tess Holiday.
Yep. Type
I don't know if I
enter.
spelled it right. I don't know if I spelled it right.
Oh my! I will link it to you. I'm done.
I-
I'll link
I-
it.
I spelled Tess Holiday. Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Okay, but Ken says yes. I will kindly decline. Mbola. Unfortunately, I don't find attraction to that level. So
What about you, Atlas?
I
You
don't
want to
find
ride
her
the waves?
attractive.
No,
I
we're
don't
not,
find
we're not
that
saying
so
we're not
obvious.
saying who. We're saying women of that
That-
size.
yes.
Honestly, I don't know. Because not all the time is about looks for me. Sometimes a personality.
Oh
would
my
appeal.
god, man!
I'm not
I
doing
don't
this.
know.
Oh my
know,
god, man!
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
We literally only going on looks, dog.
Nobody said
Oh.
anything about personality.
I don't know. Like,
Wow.
because I've seen some big women that look sexy as hell too. So, yeah,
Alright, man. Whatever.
I can't say.
This nigga never decisive on nothing.
Yes, you know when I am decisive, y'all complain and you're, oh, now we have to cut the podcast.
Listen, you have to fight the battles, bro. You cannot be decisive on terrorism against a specific person, okay?
Planning a coup d'etat is something that we cannot agree with.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I want to save your future, bro. I apologize.
See. So let me not be decisive about this because I really don't know.
I wouldn't date a woman of that size, but only because if she's fat and I'm fat, then that's mission impossible. So, I'm not, my shit ain't but so big. So I mean, if I can't inject the meat, what's the point,
Nigga, you don't want to be Tom Cruise, nigga. Just be a Mission Impossible and try.
Nah,
Different position, nigga. It must be a position at work.
nah.
It has to
Because we know she's not flexible, and I'm not flexible either.
Oh, I've seen some big girls that's real flexible. Have you seen Mr. Killer Roly Poly? It had some big girls in that video that was real flexible though.
Yeah. That's dancers. That's dancers. The fat women who I see like that, who is not dancers, they will go down and will not get back up. Nigga.
Oh no.
I like my big chicks though. I like my big chicks, but that is a little bit too big for you. Personally, you can have a little bit too big.
You can make it work.
Yeah, you can make it look, man. You know, there's penis pumps. There's new stuff that
Alright, I
makes it
wasn't-
longer.
I wasn't talking about that.
It can work.
This is why I have to wait for him to finish first before
You
I.
can't disagree.
Darren said, "Oh, I can make your shit work."
I never say I can make your shit work. I say you can make your shit work. This is the modern era where there is things for everything. There's a gizmo, a pill,
There's nothing.
a place you can go in some deep dark alley to get something to make it work.
What might work is if you can get a strong enough, what's it called, man? Like a harness, a sex harness. You get like a strong enough one of those. You hook it up to like the I-beam in your house. And you're good to go.
But what if the high beat break now? Your whole house fall apart?
No. You have to go with safety procedures. Safety procedures state that if you're carrying a person that it must be 10 times. Whatever you're carrying it on must be able to take 10 times the weight. So I'm guessing that's like a 500, 450 pounder. You gotta get something like 4,500 pounds or what, or 5 tons just to be sure. Make sure your I-beam can take 5 tons. That's it.
I'm laughing because you said that's like a 450, 500 pounder.
What do you want me to say?
Like it's cargo.
Yeah.
Oh,
As far as I'm concerned, once she's
500
strapped
pounder
up
with
in
cheese
that,
and pickles.
she's cargo. Okay?
Yeah.
a man
Jesus.
walking in a girl and be like, so how are you gonna move this?
You're gonna have to get some momentum. Get a running start.
I would say no for me, just because I just not attracted to that level. I don't mind curvy. I don't mind a certain level of sticky, but that's going clear of what my limitations of attractions are.
So what's the attraction there, Ken? Is it purely the size? Are you fetishizing her?
I mean, they can be beautiful in their own right. I mean, bigger women are just as likely to me to be beautiful as they are to be ugly as skinny women. Like, I'm without going too far. Like, you can meet some ugly skinny people. That's not everyone that's skinny is carved from the special stone. Like, it's
For sure.
it's just the way it is. It doesn't really matter to me. The size doesn't really matter to me. It's more about the way of life. If you're eating like the most unhealthy, deadliest shit day in day out, that might be off-putting. But if you're just big because you're big and you're just eating because you like to eat, it's whatever.
So what is your preference, Ken? If you see like a really big woman, a thick woman, like thick with 2 C's, and like a skinny woman, just over that, who are you gonna go with?
It's a trap. Just say it. It's a trap.
The one that looks better. It's not even.
No. They all find them equally attractive except for the size. What is your preference on the size?
Honestly, but that's the thing. Like, the attraction is also the attraction to the body as well. So if I'm equally attracted to the bodies as well, then it has to be something other than the way they look. Like, I don't. The size of the woman isn't separate from
matter,
how
yeah?
attractive the person. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
Fair enough. What a diplomatic answer, man. You do good in politics.
I tell
Yeah,
you.
he stumbled real plenty to fall into the answer just now.
You got a media trainer with you there, man? Jesus.
It's just, big girls out there, call at me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nah, big girls for the win, way, but a little bit too big. Like she can't be bigger than me. Sorry.
It's the health thing for me. If it's getting to the point it's unhealthy, if you're finding it hard to breathe while you're just talking, then that's where it's like, okay, I cut the line at that, because then you're not treating yourself right at all at that point.
What if she needs you to shower again? What if she needs you to shower? You need to bring a hose.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That just means you got a white woman.
Wow.
But what? Well, like, it's like I need to carry her into the bathroom.
No. You kick her out on the porch. You get a hose and you get a shower. Like that.
Nah, that's.
What the fuck?
There's a video for this on
I can't even imagine. That's highly unhealthy. Then straight up no.
Is he dating the 600-pound drug dealer or something? Like, what's going on?
The way you're describing it, it's like you're washing a zoo animal.
I will get the video. I'll link it in the description of this woman that the guy has to get a hose and literally wash her on the porch.
Nah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But yeah, for me, size is not big of a deal. But you can't be bigger than me. Sorry. But these skinny niggas out here, man, they getting it. They taking all the big chicks. The skinny niggas. They be wanting the challenge. They be wanting to work their backs out, get the thick arms. They taking the big chicks. More power to them.
Happens.
Yeah, more power to them. There's a picture or a video of a skinny ass cat trying to flex on a really thick ass cat. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's the funniest shit in the world, man. I'm gonna find it and send it to you guys.
You gotta post that.
Since when we do cat videos. Shame. Shame.
Come on, dude. We live on the internet. We live on the internet.
Shame.
This should be on Twitter 24/7, man.
Shame.
You can say that with your shame, man. You can say it with your shame. Speaking of shame, actually, on Sunday there was an incident that I got myself into at the grocery. I went to make some groceries at the Chinese grocer, in my neighborhood. And down to the back where they have the onions and whatnot, they have what you would call, it's not self checkout. You bag the shit yourself and then you hand it off to a dude and they would go in the back, weigh it, and then bring it out for you, and there's a price on it, yeah? So I'm picking out the onions, and there's a Chinese guy standing next to me, but he's maybe about 10 feet away from me, 10, 15 feet away from me. And you know when you can feel someone staring at you? Like you can feel the weight of someone just looking at you, staring daggers to the back of your head. I felt like that as I'm picking out the onions. And I turn around and I see this Venezuelan fellow literally breathing down my neck, just staring daggers at me with a big ass fucking smile on his face, looking like Heath Ledger in this bitch. Yeah. So initially, the nigga in me kicks in. So I'm like, what do we have going on here? What's wrong? We have a problem? We need to go outside. We can handle it here. I put my bag down and everything because I had a big ass bag and shit on my shoulder. I put my groceries down. The cart was on the ground. The basket shit. I was like, yo, fam, we're ready we could go, It's time. I'm ready. And this fellow was just standing there looking at me, smiling, because he did not speak a lick of English, obviously. Alright? But now I'm in my bag, so now I'm hype. I can't let the niggas down. So I can't be apologetic and shit in public.
Too late,
masculinity, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's done, man.
You have to commit now.
Yeah,
you started like that. You have to commit.
You have to commit. So, I'm getting my bag, I'm slapping my fist, I'm like, yo, my shit is balled up, man. I'm getting all big chested and shit. And the Chinese guy next to me, he's there laughing his ass off for whatever reason. So some other Trinidadians come over and they start spewing some xenophobic shit. Oh, this is why the Vennies are always here, man, and they're always trying to take our jobs and this and that and the other, and they're taking a woman. And there's like one really loud I want to say he's Indian, maybe he's Douglas, whatever, doesn't matter. But this one elderly guy comes up and he's pointing at the guy in his face, and he's like, oh, you all need to leave the fucking country and this and that and the other. So I have to say, yo,
escalated.
Grandpa, it's not like that. Like, that's not what we're here about. It's not that at all. You need to calm down. So all this commotion happens and someone goes to get the manager or whatever of the grocery, and he looks at the guy and he's like, well, what's the problem? And I'm like, yo, homie is in my shit. I'm trying to pick out my onions like a good upstanding citizen. I just want to make my food taste good.
Oh, now you're a good upstanding citizen.
I just want to make my food taste good.
A couple minutes ago, fist bumps and everything. Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yo, I just want my food to taste good. A nigga is breathing down my neck, fam.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, okay. And he waves the guy off, right? He just uses the hand motion to wave the guy off. And the guy, he walks up maybe about 20 feet away from me. And he says, he's just waiting for you to finish bagging your onions so you could go put the price on it. I'm like, oh, okay. But, you need to tell him, you can't be up in my shit like that. Like, he almost got knocked the fuck out. He almost had to go back home.
Wow, Nigo. Wow.
Yeah.
All this because Nigo misunderstood the situation.
Nah. Come on, man. He was right up in my shit.
You know what? The guy was giving him the best service he ever had. You know how much people would kill for service like that? As soon as you're done, the guy right there willing to take it.
You don't wait to no line.
You don't have to wait. No.
Worry.
This is
But you finally get the service, and then they want to knock the person who gave the gift.
Exactly.
Nah. Don't spend this. This is
I want everybody, all listeners, to understand this. You can't take Trinidadians. No. We get good service. We complain. We want to fight. We get bad service. We complain. We want to fight. We get okay service. We complain. We want to fight. It makes no difference. We complain and we always want to fight for
Wow.
no reason.
Nah, nah.
I can't fully agree with that.
No, man.
But-
homie
but-
was all up in my shit, yo. Now I go to this grocery all the time. They know me, right? Like the dude daps me up every time I walk in. It's not a problem. So they know me. It's not like it's a big deal that someone is there handling stuff. So I know how they work. It was just that this dude was just up in my shit, like literally up in my shit. He probably smelt my neck for all I know. So
We were in Cologne. If we were in Cologne, maybe he liked that fragrance.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he's into that CK. But then Versace, he's like, "Ooh, is that Versace? That smells good." Why deprive him of a good?
Did even ask the guy, hey, so why are you so close to me?
he never
I think he
replied.
did.
He never
He
replied.
did. That's why he bumped his fist. That's why
Yeah.
people got to the
I was
point
like,
where-
yo, I was like, do we have a problem?
Hey, why? Yeah, that's not asking. That's not being polite and asking. That's aggressive.
Nah, man.
You
That's
crossed the
being
line.
aggressive.
I crossed the
you
line.
can't back down.
He crossed my space. He was in my space.
Yeah, but he was in your space for a purpose, which you were supposed to find out before you're ready to pick up.
Nah,
gun.
I felt
I
felt
you remind me of
assaulted.
Trump. You
Wow.
remind me of Trump.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna back up now.
Nah, I'm just
Diego,
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Diego, it was all joke until we started playing it stuff.
Nah, I'm
That's where I
just
draw the
kidding.
line. Diego,
You know,
There can only be one Trump.
Trump was gonna go in like, yeah, this is why we need to get rid of them, yeah. You know?
Yeah.
but I must commend you when people came up with their whole racist and xenophobic shit. When you step up on board, calm down. It's just meant to be a fight. It wasn't meant to be racism. It was just meant to be fist bumps and we get along after.
The
I'm
thing is,
happy if you did.
right, as you say that, the thing is though, we're having a massive xenophobic problem in Trinidad and Tobago with regards to these Venezuelans, and they're coming from a very dilapidated country, to use a word. And most of them aren't even coming to Trinidad. The thing is, we seem to have this sort of disdain towards our neighbors as Trinidadians. I
Why?
feel like a large part of the citizenry is obsessed with this idea of what is Trinidadian is for Trinidadians. What is Trinidad is for Trinidadians. And
So why
there's
they
no
don't be
one, there's
obsessed
nothing
with-
else.
So why they don't be obsessed when why they arguing when America say what is in Americans is for America?
Now the thing
It's
is,
all in the
the
passion.
people
Same
who
thing.
are
Same
arguing the
thing.
most are probably the ones with aunts and uncles who they haven't seen because they're hiding from the fucking ice in America for like 18 years. They went to America for 2 weeks and haven't come back yet.
Yeah.
You know?
I got to
So-
come back. I got to come back.
Yeah. They went back being barrel children since day 2.
The
They're trying
question,
to fuck a nice American so they can get that green card real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, the ones you wash in the porch. Those ones you can actually, well, it's a full-time job.
Hey, anything for a green card. I see a lot of them joining the army. Some Trinidadians joining the army and going to war just for that green card.
That's commitment. I don't really want it that much. I don't understand
I
what
rather
is.
watch the fat bitch in the porch every day.
No, it's okay. It's quite alright.
Then you don't really want it then.
Yeah, I
No, I
rather
don't.
watch fat girl than go to war. I'm just saying.
I rather not. I rather just stay in England and just be okay. That's an option.
At least when I watch the fat woman, I know she's clean.
My goodness.
I'm just gonna
I know
stop
she's
this.
clean.
Can we just back to the point where Nico? Why
Yeah,
are
we
we
still
so?
way off.
Why are we so xenophobic towards the Venezuelan? Because I don't understand. If you see a country that is currently in turmoil and they're coming over here, and hopefully they're not bringing problems. Hopefully they're not coming with problems. At least a lot of problems. Of course they will come with problems. The good and the bad are going to follow. The good and the bad are going to follow. But if there's more good and more people who are just trying to live, why is there such a I wouldn't want to say high because I'm not there. I can't say it's a high level. But I know I've been hearing a lot of murmurs about it from people I speak to in Trinidad. What's causing that high hostility though? Really?
I think
I hate, wait, pause. One thing I'm going to say, I hate when people say, we come to take our jobs, but if you ask these people to go pick up garbage or whatever, they don't want to do it. So why are you hating the people who doing the jobs you don't want to do?
I think you know how fear makes people angry or fear makes people lash out.
Yeah.
Like if a parent is afraid, like I don't know, like you told the kid, don't put your hand on the stove, and the kid puts their hand on the stove and they get like a tiny burn or whatever. A parent might lash out back in the day and like beat the child even though they're already in pain from getting burned.
Yeah.
We don't do that anymore as 21st century parents. Hello.
I will beat my kid, but keep going.
God damn it.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
But
I second that, so keep it.
I said not beat your kids, just not beat your kids for stupid shit. But anyway, away from that. Fear makes people lash out, right? Sometimes. And I feel like a large majority of Trinidadians, at least the ones who are vocal about this whole, send them back from where they came from and we don't want them here and they come in to take our jobs and our women and whatever. A large part of it comes from the fact that our economy isn't the greatest and it is hard to get jobs over here. And I feel that is where a large part of the hate and the fear comes from. The thing is, though, as you said, rightfully so, these people are not coming here to take, doctor's jobs or engineering jobs or, teaching jobs even, right? There's a couple of Venezuelans who I know relatively closely, and they are doctors and lawyers, nurses. One is a police officer over in Venezuela, a high-ranking police officer. And right now they're all living in like one room, and they are sweeping groceries and sweeping barber shops and cleaning up in a food place, servants basically. So the fear is, I think that's where the fear comes from. I think that's where the fear and hatred comes from.
Any way to solve this, or you reckon this is just going to exist? Because I feel like if you keep doing this, then what's going to happen? Their countries are going to get better. We're going to keep, well, I don't want to use the word persecute, but we're going to keep making them feel unwelcome. And what then? Eventually, our country turns into a next battleground of people bawling, we want to live, and we saying, well, no, go live somewhere else. And it's turn into our country into a battleground or whatever.
Yeah. Repeat your question, Emery, but forget it.
I was saying that what's the solution to this? Because they can't go. Okay, it's unwise for them to go back home because the country is currently in some next power struggle. People are dying and everything, so they're trying to leave to live. Forget even a better life, just to live. And they're coming into different countries. We're not the only country they're going to. They go to Colombia and other countries too. They're trying to get into any country that they can get in. And if they have to start over from ground zero, that's a big struggle to make. To leave everything you have and go over and start over. Whether it's 22, 30, 40, whatever, you're starting over. So you come to the next country and you start from the bottom. So if it's sweeping like a barbershop or whatever, and you're trying to learn a new language, I'm assuming you try to learn a new language, you try to integrate into the society, and people are trying to kick you out and stuff. What's going to happen? How do you bridge that gap? I know you're a politician. I know it's not for you to know. I'm just saying you're living there. So what it is, because if every time people talk, it's going to be these valleys and and it's going to be some hostility. Eventually,
let's go on it first.
What's that?
How do we solve the problem?
Well, I had a counter argument to make, but I was waiting until, so I'll make a counter argument there.
Okay.
Yeah, so what he said, yes, they are taking, the majority of the Venezuelans are taking jobs that we don't want, the Trinidadian people don't want and not going to do. And then again...
Too prideful to do.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're still not going to do that because whether it's pride or money or whatever. Mm-hmm. And usually what results in this is that people themselves just do it. The person who wanted to contract the job, they will just do it for themselves. Now, there are jobs that the Venezuelans are taking that people do want, but it's not any skilled job. It's more like working as a bartender, a waitress, stuff like that. Because before you would see Trinidadian girls working there, or guys. Now you have these Venezuelan women working there for less money because they come into work for cheaper. So they are taking some of the jobs, but not any skilled jobs, and not a lot of the jobs.
Okay, let's pause it then. Is it my fault as a business that if I can get people to do the job. I'm not saying better or worse, but let's say better. Or better or worse varies. But let's say I'm getting better service and I'm paying less. Is it my fault for that? And is it wrong?
You're paying them under the table, so technically it's illegal.
Oh, let's subtract the illegal for now. Let's just go to the point that we're saying that. Is it my fault that there's a next option? Because when I had the original option of you come to work late or you give me sad stories, and I'm not saying these Venezuelans aren't reliable. I'm just saying there's a next option. So I have a choice now. Before I didn't have a choice, I had to hire whatever I had, or what I got. So I have a new option. You feel like I'm kicking you out. I'm sure if you were my best employee, I won't kick you out because I can get somebody else for less. If you were super reliable.
It's unskilled work. How what's the difference gonna be? Mostly, it's like it's different between like if it was a doctor where you can get specialists. This is like a bartender. Do you know how to sell drinks? Yes,
but still, your best employee though is different from, and even if it's unskilled enough, because your best employee is going to be the guy who if you leave the building and go, that person can run the business.
That's different. Actually, I think this is a null point because in a country where the major language is English, right? And one of my friends ran into this problem recently the other day where he went into a food place to grab some lunch and no one who was working at the time, none of the staff working there, spoke a lick of English. So he basically had to point at the things that he wanted.
That's an inconvenience.
That's the international language there. That's the only international language. Language. You see?
That's the problem.
But I mean,
that's the problem. I can agree with you.
For a country where the majority language, the dominant language is English, I feel like that should be, at least kept. At least have someone there who speaks English.
Agreed. No, I agree with that's the problem.
Or understand
I can agree with that,
or whatever. Someone who can communicate effectively.
Well, in the bars that I've been to, where they are using Venezuelans or Dominicans or people from Spanish-speaking countries, they always have one guy there who basically oversees everything, and he's always a local person, right? And so in case you're having problems, you go to him. But these women understand enough that and it's not even any classy bars. It's not like a sports bar where you get these fancy mixed drinks. No, it's a hole in some dark corner, and guys come in and say, "Hey, let me get a beer there." What type of beer? Carib. And when you go to a bar, hey, let me get a Stag, a Carib, a Coors Light, or whatever. And they like Coors, okay, and they buy. So you don't really end up in trouble.
Why tell the people you're in some dark hole in the middle of nowhere? You just telling everybody where to find you.
Nah, the Hawk and Spit bars is last, man. The Hawk and Spit bars is
yeah. The beers is actually colder, and they're colder, cheaper, and you get faster and better service at the Hawk and Spit
bar. I'm all for faster service.
For those wondering what a Hawk and Spit bar is, it's a small bar similar to a bacala or a parlor or a shop at the corner in a neighborhood.
That is licensed to sell liquor.
Or not.
Put you that.
Or not. Or not.
Right. But and I've encountered with there's women actually looking for bartending jobs where when they go in, these guys are employing Venezuelans because one, they work cheaper, and it's like they won't get any other work, so they will always come back. Two, if you could go to a bar where these Trinidadian women giving you hell, why not go to a bar where these women don't speak your language? You understand? You will have fun. Plus, no, actually, in reality, when you go to these bars with Venezuelan women, they are stuck with Trinidadian men. And most of them not even trying to get with these Venezuelan women. They just like to look and go home. That's it.
Next time I come to let's take men to one of their holes. Take me to one of them dark holes. Let's see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
Bring me back. Sorry, I forget the last part. Bring me back. One piece, please.
Nah. If it's one thing, what this is always bring it back. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's one thing. What this is always bring it back. It mightn't come back in one piece.
It mightn't come back in the same mental that you left.
True,
but you will come back.
Yeah. True,
you might even, if you're open-minded enough, you might even come back with a whole new perspective.
I must say, the last time we went out, I came back. Like, oh, that's new. That's new.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, cool. Well, Nico, I think your incident in the Chinese grocery store is unfortunate. That you jumped to situations. That poor Vinny's trying to make a living for him and his family. You try to knock him
Jump
out.
to conclusion.
No? Exactly.
Trying to
Cause
knock a good man down.
Without asking the question politely and properly.
Nigga, he couldn't even answer the question in
why
the
are
first
you-
place.
Inspire a racist march.
you could have used sign language, like just put your left hand in front of your body and you put your right hand in front of your left hand and you just move it back and forth towards him. Like your left hand moving towards you and your right hand moving towards him. He would know that means
I put my hands together. I put my hands together, my nigga. That's the universal sign for you. We can shoot this fade if you want.
well, you see,
Get the fuck out my face, nigga.
My man was
That's
just trying to
wrong.
ask if you needed anything,
Do you
man.
want a bag with that, sir? What are you trying to do? Do you want a bag with that, sir?
Man,
Can I help?
I was saying my piece and he just looked at me there smiling. He didn't understand a thing what I was
Oh
saying.
my god.
but the whole thing about it is even though you were threatening his life and he saw the face, so he knew it by the international language, he still smiled and been polite.
service.
He wasn't
Dedicated man.
he wasn't
Customer
afraid of
of the
me.
week.
He wasn't afraid of
Sorry,
me. Maybe he's a real nigga. He wasn't afraid of me.
You know, if that was a Trinidadian girl, they don't take off their earrings and they're ready to go one time. You understand? Now you'll have to find a new place to get your groceries.
You
Nah, I'm
know,
always
Nico?
with Trustmark, man.
You
Trustmark have my
started
back.
so much stuff. So that whoever that individual, that employee was, your employee of the week, sir. Even when your life was threatened, you still gave good customer
Chuck
service.
Body, his life was threatened.
Right? And I do apologize. Not everyone from Generally Dysfunctional is so dysfunctional.
I think it's too late for that statement. I think you have drawn the conclusions already. I think it's too late for that statement. I don't think anyone in our podcast consider not dysfunction. I think everyone won't let anybody dance on this girl and stuff. So that's a whole different topic we can't go into. But yeah, we get there when we get there.
You all
We
see
get
that
there when we
video?
get there.
You all see that video?
Yeah, most definitely.
This is exactly what I tried to warn everyone about.
No,
But they didn't listen. They didn't listen.
Kenny's
And
like
now I'm
preacher.
sitting here saying, I told you so.
Kenny's
I
like one of those
told
pastors on the
you
street. The
so.
raptor is coming. The raptor is coming.
You didn't heed the lights.
But that happens quite constantly in Trinidad, though. You know.
No, it does not.
That's when
No, it does
that's when
not,
the
sir.
man are wrong. Not when the man are wrong. Not when the girl man are wrong.
Exactly. When,
That makes it
when,
even worse.
No, dog. No. If you with a girl, dog, and you just don't know that you are one of her birds, it's not a big deal. It's not her problem that you don't know you are a bird. And the same way that it's not her problem, it's not my problem if she doesn't know that she's a bird. Or she's my bird. It doesn't matter. But if it's my girl, if that one belongs to me, right? That's different. That's different.
Oh no,
Bigo?
no. Well, when
That's
they
the
belong
end of
to
the
you,
relationship
this
right
is
then and
true.
there.
Yeah, of course.
This
I
is
mean,
slavery.
no, I mean, okay, listen. For carnival, that shit doesn't happen just so, right? Carnival parties, that is not happening unless the person who you're dancing on is your person, right? This girl jumped up on this man's lap in standing position
In front of his boys.
in front of his niggas, right? And homeboy, who we can only assume is her boyfriend, was there pulling at that. He was left grasping at that 32-inch horse at the back of her head.
No, it wasn't him that was grasping at her here. It was the other girl who passed behind her, grabbed her here.
You sure?
Whatever, I'm telling a story, damn it.
I think it was him.
So
It looked like him because the way she brushed that off, it looked like him though.
she did not have a care in the world. She wrote that like she was listening to Lil Nas X Old Town Road. She was right till I can't no more.
I know you'll find some way to put that in this podcast.
Song of the summer, bro. Song of the summer.
What I'm gonna say?
She
is
look like
that
she's trying. Sorry, go ahead.
That's not your girl, yo.
What if
That's
that
not
was
your girl.
what if that was the bull and that's a cockle situation that we know nothing about? Yeah?
For sure. But all things considered, we're going off what was posted on Twitter, right? It's not reliable. We know. We're just using the video as an example. And the person said something to the effect of insecure men versus non-insecure men versus secure men. Sorry, Jesus, my English
He didn't
language.
look that secure. To be frank with you, he didn't look that secure after that dance.
I mean, they walked off. They walked off hand in hand.
Hand in hand, bro.
Men who aren't insecure about the women dancing on other men, right?
That dude has to be a cuck of some sort.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
But
the thing
That
is,
dude must be going home horny as fuck.
Twitter
No
said,
pill necessary. He's probably like, that was all of the foreplay I needed.
For her too, because she's all ready to go. She just got 2-inch penetrated needle set. She's 2 inch deep already.
she got
She's
the
already-
2 inches, man. She got the 2 inches already.
So she's
But-
all winding
But
already.
Twitter lambasted this post and was like, no, this is not about being insecure or whatever. This is downright disrespectful.
That's
majority
what
of
been
the
saying.
agree
It's
with
about
Because
respect.
you know what?
But Ken, this is not what happens, man.
Fam,
Ken, this is not carnival, dog.
bro, this is exactly the scenario I was talking about.
But this doesn't happen.
And
It
this
doesn't
didn't happen
normally
in
happen.
Trinidad or the
Okay, true.
Caribbean.
You posed the
True.
question. Look, this is what I'm saying.
It's not dancing, dog. This
Would
is
you-
daggering.
If the girl did that with you, and she was your girl, would you call that dancing in the middle of the dance floor? I'm talking
No,
about carnival, whatever.
My friend.
'Cause that, to me, that's what you said. That's daggering, and daggering is just a form of dancing.
My friend. From the time she jumped up or she hugged him, it was over. That's not my girl.
Why did he go Chinese? Why did he go Chinese?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Exactly. From the time she put his arms around his neck, that's not my girl anymore. I'm saying.
No, but
that's not my
let's
girl.
say that's you and your girl just doing that. That's you and your girl.
That's fine.
That's a dance though. Don't act like that's not you dancing, because you're moving to the music.
That's lambada right there. She know what she's gonna get later.
They were fucking because they were off tempo. They weren't considering the beat, nothing. They were in their own heads.
Nah, because if he was in complete control of that scenario, he did it. He was like, fuck, what? I don't even know what the song is playing right now. Let's just go ahead with it.
There was music in the background. I thought that guy was just talking. So they were
That
going to no
sounded like
timing.
the DJ was playing the last call. It's like, all right, guys, the lights are on. It's time to get out of here. And woman was just like, let me just get one more quick in.
One more decade. Let me just get one more. Wow.
Guys, opportunists. What can I say? Like I say, I mean, this was downright disrespectful though. For me, that's disrespect. And you going home by yourself. And when I say home, not my home. You're going by your mother. You're going by somebody, but you're not coming home with me.
I'm not even acknowledging the woman. Like, she that means she turned around and see the ghost. Like, no one there to agree at that point. Make her own way.
I was going on dance in the party. She could do whatever she want to from now on. It's her life. It's her decision. It's, you know what? It has nothing to do with me. Me and you done. I tell you, from the time she put her hands around his neck, it's done. God.
Ole men just God we. It's nothing but dance.
No, but
it's nothing but
But
dance.
I like how the posts is insecure men, women, and about compared to men who are secure with their women and stuff. Now, if a guy was supposed to dance on another girl, you'd see a whole different post.
That's
Right?
disrespectful to women.
Yeah, you can
Hold up.
disrespect your
Let me
girl.
pause.
You're
Let me just stop there.
you're letting that girl pick you up.
No,
I'm
not like
gonna
that.
roast. Listen to me. I am not gonna roast foul. I am not gonna roast foul.
No, you're not letting that girl pick you up. Yo, Ken, you like big women, bro. Big women strong as fuck, man. Nigga. You're gonna have a big girl pick you up?
You get power bomb. And then the power bomb blow job you.
What?
Fam.
I
Are
rose
you
foul.
crazy?
Why
Are you
not?
crazy?
Why
From the time my hand goes around my leg, I'm going to hold that neck and I'm going down on the ground and I'm throwing her over out the window. Whoosh! Roll and throw. Pick her up like Brock Lesnar and hit her the F5. Shit that.
Let's pause. I do not condone violence against women. Let me just specify that. I do not condone violence against women. However,
You don't condone violence against women. Hit me, I hit you back. Right? Equal opportunity for all.
I don't condone violence against anyone unless needed.
Fam, the moment my toes leave the ground, we have a problem. like if the bottom of my foot stretches, we have a problem.
Listen, there's
You wait
nothing
for your
wrong.
toes, man. From the time my heel start to shake, we have a problem.
Yo, man, that's
when you
crazy.
think-
That's crazy. But I mean, Ken,
Really?
you dancing on another woman. Ken, come on.
Yeah.
But she can't dance on other men.
Look,
I'm
saying-
Here with the five. Look.
if it's the table's reverse, like women are calling me a cheater. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like let's just keep that in mind. If the tables are reversed, women are calling me a cheater.
No,
Oh,
I'm not
why you
talking
dancing
about
on
this.
the-
I'm not talking about this video. I'm talking about just dancing on another chick in general. Like you're at a party.
Dancing
or whatever.
on or dancing with?
Oh, I'm okay with whatever with. Like how
I
you
would
see
never do.
like how you see Caribbean people getting down for like carnival and fete and thing.
Nah, on I would never do. I would never do. Just because it's a respect thing. And I'd never want to
So
put that
wait.
thought in her mind.
So wait, pause.
So you want
Are
to take
mean-
a little 30 seconds flex?
Nah.
Okay. Even if it's single,
You-
then
I don't want the headache. The single is different. I don't want the headache. If I'm in a relationship, I don't want the headache. If you want to do the cha-cha slide, the hokey pokey, let's 1, 2 step,
Cha-cha.
let's get on it. But the moment you turn your back to me, I'm turning my back to you.
Ken said leave space for Jesus.
Yeah, Ken.
I
I
just
agree
don't
with you, bro. I agree with you.
Because I know I'm innocent in this, but the wife, the significant other will definitely not see it that way, and I just do not want that headache, so I just will avoid it at all costs.
it was just a dance.
It was just a
It was
dance.
just.
Because you
Yeah,
get in
yeah,
trouble
right.
for some shit you weren't even involved in. Like if the waitress flirts with you, you get in trouble for that shit if it happens.
Flirt?
Right?
What?
Why would I?
Flirt?
What?
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 Man, if the waitress
Madness.
even look at you and she smile, you in trouble.
That makes no sense.
Wait,
I
what?
understand that.
why-
Wait, what kind of woman are you fucking with? Because
I'm with Nigo on this one. I'm moving to Nigo
Nah,
on this one.
fam.
Look, I'm flipping across to Nigo. If I am being looked at because I'm attractive and some girls flirting at me, that's not a me problem.
The moment you acknowledge it, you're done.
Fashion.
nah,
I
no.
don't
If,
think done.
if another woman can't look at me, and we know, and my girl and myself understands and acknowledges that this woman is looking at me, and we can't talk about it between us, and my girl doesn't go, hey, she's our best thing, you could pull that one. Like if we can't have that, it's not the girl for me. I'm sorry.
I'm with Nigo on this one. I don't often go on this side. I'm saying down here.
Like if I can't say, yo, that's a nice man, fair day, girl. I know we joking about it. Yo, come on, what's that?
If that's her one flaw and I can avoid it, I will just deal with it that way. That's all I'm saying. Because it's never about the girl stare. It's never about just the girl staring at me. It's about acknowledging it. The moment you acknowledge it or you interact with it, then you've lost.
Man, what shit you guys talking about? Yeah, when I go out, if I going out with a girl, her eyes are on my eyes and my eyes are on her eyes. I want to see every time she turn her head to look at some other guy.
Those some bitch niggas.
Nigo, I'm with you on this one, yo. If you can't look at it, if you and the girl can't ball, hey, she looking at you for the last half an hour and left and ball, she's like, and the girlfriend can't be like, alright, can you pull she, They can make some small little jokes about it and help lighten the mood or whatever, have a laugh.
That's different because
No.
you're not acknowledging it.
I'm acknowledging it.
No. There's a difference between this girl staring at you and you're making a joke about it, and the waitress who's flirting with you and then you're laughing at her shitty jokes while she's trying to flirt with you, and then you give compliments back. That's the acknowledgement bit. That's when it's
okay.
like,
Nah,
come on.
you don't
Okay.
flirt back. You don't even laugh.
Because,
You
and
just
you know you're innocent in this because
you're pushing.
we're all innocent in this because we can do it. We can turn it on without really turning it on. You know what I mean? Like we're not trying to do anything with it. We're just doing it for the sake of doing it. Like we're trying to keep sharp, as some people might say. We know we're innocent in it. There's no angle to it. But if you do that in front of them, they're gonna turn. There's gonna be a switch, even if they don't acknowledge it then and there. Like they're gonna keep that in, and you're gonna suffer from it later on. So it's better to just avoid it at all costs. If the waitress try anything, you just stare down at your menu and you say, "Yep," and carry on with your meal.
Nah, you're bugging, man. You're bugging.
What kind of men are we breeding? That's the only thing.
Oh, but first to begin, if a waitress sees you hanging with a girl and then she flirts with you, that's out of time. And if she tries to flirt with you, that's
no, she shooting her shot. Nope, she's shooting her shot.
Nah, that's out of time. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Yeah,
She's shooting her shot.
I remember
a
couple of years ago, my parents were walking through, I think it was a grocery or something, and I was with them. And this Arab guy was looking at my mom, right? And when we had just moved there, we figured, well, you know, all the women, they wear black. All the Arab women, they wear black. We assumed as such, right? Because we'd only see them in their abaya, the niqab, right? The hijab, all that stuff. So my dad notices that this guy's looking at my mom, like intensely looking at her. And he goes, yo, you know, I think that guy is checking you out. And my mom goes, oh, I know it. You don't have to tell me, I know. And my dad goes, well, you know, you look good in black, you know. So, I like, they were fucking dying. So that was fine.
See, that's what I mean. You should have a joke about it. You should be able to have a joke about it.
But that's fine. Because
yeah, but if the guy came over and was like, hey, mama.
Well, no, then I would have to get involved.
This is what I'm saying.
Then son will have to get involved.
Right, that's why I said it's crossing a line, because if the waitress saw you there sitting with your girl and flirts with you in front of your girl, then she is crossing a line. Now, if she waits till the girl goes to the toilet and then comes and flirts, it's still crossing the line, but it's more acceptable.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow,
it's more acceptable, but it's still crossing the line.
And this is what I'm talking about with the dancing. It goes all the way back.
Yeah.
If another girl come to you, you just gotta stop. You just gotta leave it then and there.
No, if I'm dancing with my woman and a guy tries to dance with my woman while I'm dancing on her, that's a problem. If he comes there when I'm not dancing and he dances with her, I'm okay with it. As long as they're doing ballroom classical dancing and he has his hand up on a shoulder blade and there's 2-3 inches between her and them, no contact at all, and they're waltzing around the dance floor. I'm good with that.
What about salsa or tango? What about salsa? No?
You heard what I said? Classical ballroom dancing. What?
You gotta be able to drop a dictionary right between the two of them.
Yeah.
Like a thick Oxford dictionary.
My man
he's not allowed to twirl her. Yeah. He's not allowed to twirl her, dip her, flip her, nothing. Just waltz.
Not the twirl, dip, flip.
Yeah. But from the time her hands goes around his neck and she's up in the air with her backside outside, no, I'm good.
That dress made it so much worse. Not the dress, the outfit in general made it so much worse.
Yeah, it looked like she was just getting dick though, real talk, in front of her man. But anyways.
Well, you know, you're just gonna find each other behind the club, getting dick down.
By older man.
You know what I'm saying? Better them two guys than me.
True say.
Simple as that.
Yep.
True say.
Yeah. In equally upsetting fashion, there's a new trend going around. It is called, I believe, the Tin Roof Challenge, from what I understand. And it is basically someone going into a grocery, taking the lid off of an ice cream pint or an ice cream container, licking it, recovering it, and putting it back into the freezer in the grocery, and then running off. That's the new hotness among the youth, among the youngins and the people younger than us, the Gen Zs. Alright?
Well,
A woman was captured on video. Well, I mean, not captured on video. She allowed herself to be filmed while licking a tub of Bluebell ice cream, then putting the lid back on and returning it to the freezer. It was posted to Twitter, and obviously anything that is on the internet has been reposted and reposted and reposted and then copied and flipped and skipped, and they've remixed it to all sorts of different products now. They're doing Listerine now. Someone opened up some Listerine, swished it around in their mouth, and then spat it back into the bottle, put the bottle back on the shelf. That's the new trend.
okay. First to begin, I already know how this is gonna end, right? This is gonna end where a lot of sales with stuff are gonna go down, and then these companies are going to totally seal everything. So if you have to lick it or squish it wrong in your mouth, you have to break that seal. So that's the
Listerine or
customer
whatever seal.
reassurance. Well, so then that person shouldn't have no problem with noticing, hey, the seal is broken. But I'm talking about mainly ice cream. They're gonna have like a sealed plastic over it where you have to pull off. And once anyone opens that ice cream and realize that seal is broken before they did anything, they're gonna know. And anybody who actually does this, you know what can happen to you? You could do that and laugh and then go in our next grocery and somebody did it in that grocery and you carried home some ice cream or whatever, and then you laughing because you did it, but you didn't know somebody just did it to you.
I don't think they care.
No.
No,
That's what
they're
happened to
scary.
them.
Now there's another level to this, guys. Right? The initial video that started all of this, the girl later on posted, "Hey, yeah, that's me. I actually did this, and also I have the flu, so you can call it flu bell ice cream."
I'm gonna find out what it's like to kill a child, aren't I?
Death row.
Now,
That's what it's gonna be.
I don't want
That's
to.
how I'm going down.
I don't want to be that guy, but I have to be that
But
guy.
exactly as I say, but
Homegirl who did the first video just got 20 years in prison for the offense of tampering with food stuff, I believe, and something. It amounted to 20 years.
Endangering lives.
Right.
How old is this woman?
I think she is 19 or 21 or something. She's young. She's mad young. Right? Now, this woman is maybe half black. Right? She looks black. Today, there was a video, no, not today, 2 days ago, on July 2nd, someone by the name of Gay Sean Mendes on Twitter @Gay Sean Mendes posted a similar video, and after posting the video, he posted something else saying, "Just left the police station, too much clout to care, no problem whatsoever, no charge, no fine, not a slap on the wrist."
They should have charged his ass. Give him 25 years.
I mean, Keishon Mendes is white.
Don't get me in double trouble. I mean double anger, because I just read some other news about how some other kid got away with literal rape. I'm not about to get on the racist anger train again. We had that like last week as well.
I'm just saying like it's a pattern.
No,
it's a pattern.
I understand it. It's
Yeah.
a pattern. I don't know how quickly that pattern's gonna stop, but yeah.
But the offense of licking the ice cream is fucking disgusting. But my question
know,
is,
she's vile.
why don't they have a plastic protection thing on it? Like
Some do. Some
that's what I know. Like if I buy a pint of Häagen-Dazs, if I buy a pint of
Häagen-Dazs, Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's, yeah, that's the one. They have it. So why doesn't Bluebell have it?
Because they want a black kid to lick it to get 20 years.
Alright, fam.
I'm not sure if they thought that far.
Yeah. I don't think that they're that.
I think they're just cheap, innit?
Yeah. That was
Um,
that was scary to see.
I am more scared that if I'm not saying, what if somebody with a weak immune or something lick your flu virus and they died?
If they
If I'm
die, they
surviving.
die.
No, stop that nigga. Stop that shit. Stop.
If they die, they
That's why
die.
we
But
gotta kill
it's someone has to be blamed, right?
That's why we gotta kill these people. Like we said a few
Yeah.
episodes back, I gotta turn into Punisher out here and just start murdering people because obviously
Oh,
these people can't be responsible enough for themselves to breathe anymore. I
Yeah,
gotta
this
end
is
these people.
so we're down for our calling then.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you see, yes, I got somebody on my side for the culling.
These people, these are the same idiots that couldn't eat enough Tide Pods to kill themselves, so now they're just licking the tops of fucking ice cream tubs and washing down that. I wish they would drink the whole fucking bottle of the fucking mouthwash. Fucking swear to God.
I am truly disgusted by him. I've lost hope in humanity yet again. And when I'm bored, people can't get any more stupid or more irresponsible. Ta-da!
I think I can finally say I'm too old for this shit, man.
This video was filmed in Walmart.
In where, sorry? You cut off.
Said this video was filmed in Walmart.
Of course it was.
Wait, Walmart still exists?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, it's one of the biggest
You never
companies
go.
in the
No,
world.
well, I know they let go a bunch of stores the other like last year or year before. They got rid of like what 100 or 200 stores.
It's just some money saving exercise. They're still one of the
Oh,
biggest
well.
companies in the world.
Well, Amazon's stomping them down right now. So
Well, it's Amazon, but still.
Amazon's stopping everyone.
Walmart will remain. Walmart will forever remain. Believe that.
Yeah, $500 billion.
Walmart
Pistol.
is an American institution, sir.
like
Forever
I
remain.
Institution. So it's never
Anyways,
gonna
like
go
I'm gonna say, Nigo. The girl who got 20 years, she deserved it. The guy who walked away without something, he deserved 20 years. But you know, white privilege. So you can't fight that.
Yeah, I don't
It's just
even.
gonna exist.
Yeah, that part. You know what? That part.
Yeah.
That part.
So I'm just gonna leave that there.
Real
And
ones, no.
just give me 2 hours with him. He'll be begging to get charged for 20 years. I swear, give me 2 hours.
Yeah. Another piece of bullshit is on the timeline. Actually, you know what? I don't want to go there yet. I don't want to get into the produce because that's another grocery topic. But I want to ask you guys another question. Yeah, when you guys get into a serious relationship, and this is a pertinent question for non-obvious reasons. Should you guys get into a serious relationship, do you all stop following all the hoes on Twitter, on social media? You all stop double clicking those ass videos?
Let me ask you a question.
The Brittany Renner
Sorry.
pictures.
The what? The Britney who?
Brittany Renner.
She's the only one who I could remember
Oh,
off
okay.
top. Yeah.
Right. I don't know her.
She wrote a book about not getting to give her artist head because the artist said nah. Very funny.
So what's the question, Ken?
Do you start watching porn after you're in a serious relationship?
I probably start watching more, to be honest.
Then there's your answer.
Get us quick to answer that. Double clicking will continue.
I don't watch those things, so
Listen
I
to
don't
this
watch that.
nigga, man. He
no,
doesn't
I really don't. I don't follow. Remember, I'm on social media, but I don't really.
Oh, you're talking about the social media stuff, okay?
Yeah. So I don't follow those things, so I wouldn't know about. I wouldn't stop watching it because I never started to. So technically,
Mm.
I'm free.
What about
Yeah.
you, Mariba?
Man, I'm still double clicking.
So
I am still double clicking.
You found me this way. Leave me as I am.
Pretty much. Especially if it's not hurting me. If it hurting me, is it stopping my growth as an individual? No? Leave me be. Leave me be.
I actually stopped, not double tapping, but looking at the pictures of the hoes and shit on Instagram because I felt like every time I would scroll through the discovery feed, it was just asses and asses and asses and asses. And while asses are fine, maybe I don't want to see asses at 3 o'clock in the morning You know?
What are you doing up 3 o'clock in the morning? Doing?
Why don't you not want to see us at 3 o'clock in the morning? Is a very good question.
I'm working.
Could be
It's a very good time to see us in the morning.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I think.
That's
I'm
the prime
working.
time. That's the prime time.
Neither
so.
neither do I want to see it when I wake up in the morning.
No, I think 6 o'clock is a good time too.
Nah,
I feel
man.
like-
I can't have my every morning I open Instagram to see, what's going on, and it's just ass on my feed.
I think in opportune time it's probably around 12, like midday. I'll be like, don't really be it's too much now. It's too much now. Calm down.
Time for a spot of ass. I would like a bit of the buttocks.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay. I think you double tap and like your stuff. I think it's only a problem when you start sliding into the DMs. If it's something you like and you're like, oh, you're commenting.
Oh, you
Those
never
two-
slide in the DMs. That's when you get screenshotted, my nigga. You never slide in the DMs.
Which is why we don't do it. Which is why we don't do it, sir.
I'll
I'm saying
do
that's
it.
a
Bring
problem.
that. I'll do it.
You slide in the DMs, but you take the conversation to something else as soon as possible. You get the number and it's just straight calls. No, there's no
Of course they
texting.
recorded. Of course they recorded. You forget Mel Gibson. Calls get recorded. Yeah.
Listen, man, we're gonna have to go with carrier pigeon or something because niggas out here not getting caught, man.
You gotta use those army codes.
The Morse code.
Nah, Morse could still be recorded, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta use a
but-
smoke signal. That's what you gotta use. Burn the
Yeah.
evidence.
That's what I'm talking about. Smoke signal.
Is that the new way to communicate with chicks? Smoke signals.
Oh, they're talking about
Yeah.
my name is runs with dogs. Big Chief, yellow feather.
Yo, that's mad racist, man. When you say-
Oh man, yeah. Go Redskins. Redskins.
Yeah.
So, okay. Clearly, y'all are not super interested in thoughts on social media, but I know some of y'all are interested in fresh produce,
Yo,
and you also like going to parties, right? You're like with cucumbers, right? I was gonna say watermelons or whatever. You're like cucumbers, yeah?
I like vegetables. Yes.
I like
I'm alright
pickles.
with cucumbers. I'm alright with cucumbers.
I prefer pickles.
Well, it just so happened that there's also another trend going around that involves cucumbers. So they're taking these cucumbers, big, small, curved and straight, into these parties, into these clubs, and they are displaying, and when I say they, the women, are displaying their blowjob skills. They,
Fellatio. Let's be classy about it.
I'm sorry, they're fellatio. They're fellatio skills.
Let's be ghetto. The deep throat in that bitch. How
Nah,
about that?
ghetto is that double-handed guac guac.
No. That's 2.5 men style. You know.
They be hitting them with the two hands,
No,
with the Jill
it's a
Scott.
double- No. It's a double hand twisted.
Yo, this nigga.
Yo,
Come on, my brother. What the fuck? Oh my god.
oh,
Wow.
let me put this headset back on. Safe.
Wow.
It is
Oh
what
my
it is.
god.
It is.
It's not that. It's definitely not that.
Yeah, let's not go back to that again.
This nigga didn't say pause or nothing.
What for what?
What you be getting into at night, man? What you be doing at 3 o'clock in the morning? You know what? I don't want to know.
Getting some good guac.
Honestly, what I'd be doing tonight? Playing squad.
Squad.
Anyway, so I don't know who's taking their mother's good cucumbers and doing this, but it seems to be a new thing. Are you guys? Does that turn you guys on?
Yes, but you know, there's a
It
time
does.
and a place.
No. These videos in particular.
Nope.
This is what I say about it. because I know the agenda behind it. Not really, but you know, it's always nice for someone to show off their skill set.
Do you think the agenda is to make people buy more cucumbers?
No, I don't think they're trying to push that healthy lifestyle.
Whole Foods, isn't it? Whole Foods. They're not selling.
Yeah, I don't think they're getting a bag from Whole Foods with the 10% off discount code.
You go to Subway and you get the cucumbers from the night before.
No, definitely not anymore.
What if you was to like see your girl videotaping herself doing that with cucumbers?
And not my girl no more.
Who's girl?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Who's girl?
Silent. I don't know this woman. Who are we
Who's
talking
girl?
about right now?
Exactly. I don't know where you get that. Who's girl? Oh no, sir. No, sir. Sorry. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're talking about.
Can't be my girl. Can't be my girl.
Yeah,
no,
I know.
sir.
But man,
I see you doing that to some fucking fresh produce. That's the best you could come up with. You could make me a sandwich. You could make me a salad. Something.
What if
Nigga.
you want to
Legal. He's trying to get away with one.
No, I'm not like that.
He's trying to get away with one.
No,
what if you haven't seen her in some days, right? Face to face, you haven't seen her in some days, and she sends you that while you're on work, you know? She sends you a video of her doing that.
No, I don't
That's
find
different.
that. I don't find that shit attractive at all. Like I'm looking at it like, you stupid bitch. What the fuck are you doing, man?
You know, it's fine for me while she had the one cucumber, but then when she brought out the second one, I'm like,
You see the one when they get like the big motherfucker. They get the big motherfucker and went half and half on it.
No, I didn't see that one, but either way, Nigo, no, I don't find it attractive per se. The video altogether, I don't. I think it's just like, if you're that good, what do you have to prove?
This is like twerking for me.
I wonder if Corey's wife sends her same pictures like that.
You never know.
She keeps it interesting. I said the nudes was
Sliding her DMs. But I mean,
No,
this is like twerking for me because twerking does nothing for me. Twerking videos, does nothing. So it's on the same level. I'm more likely to say, "Oh, why are you sending me this?" Or seeing it and then just leaving it unread, as opposed to commenting on it. Oh wow, you really got that.
No, I won't comment.
Top.
No, I would never comment. I would never comment. I just see it and be like, oh, this is a bit extra, and let's move on. That's it. A bit extra. Always say it's a bit extra, and let's move on.
Yeah, they out here with the spit drooling and everything.
Yeah, that's disgusting to me.
In the club, man. And what are you gonna do with the cucumber after, man? That poor cucumber, man.
Has to get binned. You can't put. Do not put that in the back of the food products. Can you not contaminate everything?
that's ended up in your sandwich, fam.
You know what?
You get that in your Subway tomorrow. Come on.
Instead of buying cucumbers and wasting money, why somebody don't just buy them a dildo or something for them to do that shit with?
Because it's
Anyone
the shock
consider
factor.
that a waste of money?
Because
dildos are boring.
No, they're not buying these cucumbers. They're taking those cucumbers out of the parents' fridge.
So why they can't buy it? Why it can't be from there? Because they're in a damn car.
Fam, who's out here buying cucumbers just for that? Like, it's always there. You always have cucumbers. I have cucumbers right now.
Is there a video out there, Nigo? Is there a video out there?
Nope. They remain in the fridge until necessary. And that only goes in food, my niggas.
I don't know if I've ever had a cucumber in my fridge.
What?
Yeah, there have been many in this.
You don't make salads?
Nah, in my fridge, I always buy stuff with cucumber in it. But okay. I'm whacking out a cucumber and starting making slices for my sandwich like that.
You don't put the face mask, Ken? You don't put on the face mask, put the cucumbers over the eyes and lay down? No?
Wait, what? Murray, but you out here lying down with cucumbers on your eyelids, my nigga?
No, I'm not. I'm just throwing it out there.
Murray's getting out the scented candles and the
me
slow
time.
music.
There's nothing wrong with the me time, yo.
Real talk. That's a vibe though. Like you go get like a facial, man. That shit is the bomb.
Nothing is wrong with that. Yo.
Okay, I'm tapping out of this conversation.
Why?
I I don't like where this cucumber talk is leading to facials and so on.
Well, wait.
You know, like a little
Why
like a
would
little
you give
self-care,
yourself a facial at home and then as a guy you give yourself a facial and just put cucumbers over your eyes? Why? Why not just close your damn eyes?
I just want to look revitalized. I want to look like I just.
I didn't say
fight a war.
I did not say get a facial at home. I'm just saying get a facial in general. Like you go to like your barber or whatever, and he hooks you up. So good.
The best my barber will
Wait,
hook me
your
up with.
barber just put cucumbers over your eyes and give you a facial?
That's what I'm thinking, like,
What?
my barber will give me a hot towel and say, wipe yourself off.
Smack you in the face.
He smack you on the back of the head and spray that damn shit on your head, so you're stinging like fucking hell.
Nah, man, you need to upgrade
Like,
you need to upgrade your experience. You need to upgrade your experience. I get my haircut,
You-
then my barber will
You're not
lean.
going by a barber.
Huh?
That's not a barber you going by if you get facials and cucumber over your eye and thing. That's not a barber.
You're not
That's
a
a
barber
salon.
unless you're stinging, man.
Listen,
That's a salon.
Yeah. If that.
listen, you'll be wondering what the Inigo effect is. The Inigo effect is self-care, my brothers. Self-care.
Alright, but you can self
Yeah,
that
well,
care.
don't call it a barber. Say you're going by the hairdresser.
Nah, niggas my barber, man. He gives me a fresh cut, lines up the beard real nice and shit. And then, you know, I get the hot towel and the fucking, like, the face wash and the scrubs and all that shit. Yeah.
You pay like $200 for a haircut or something. Or...
$400.
I done. I don't
New
want to.
effect.
I'm not going. Anywhere you going, I'm not going anymore. That's too expensive.
Nah, man, it's just once a month I treat myself. It's alright. It's cool. It's good. But yeah. Is there anything else that we have to touch on?
We're good there.
Besides apparently other people's women. Alright. So you folks can catch us every Friday on all streaming platforms. Spotify, Apple, YouTube, or anywhere else you listen to podcasts. And you can interact with us on social media. That's at GenderPod on Twitter and at GenderPodcast on Instagram. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell on YouTube so you get notified when we drop a new episode or a new clip or whatever, man. Y'all take it easy out there. One.
One.
Peace.
What they said.